Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and gives this video a thumbs up. Joan Vassos and Chock Chapple, the Golden Bachelorette Season 1 couple, have reconciled after Chock hinted at wanting to stay in Kansas following his recent absence from a family milestone for Joan. Chock was Joan's frontrunner throughout the Golden Bachelorette, so it's no surprise that she handed him her last rose. Chock proposed at the moment, and the couple has been celebrating their long-distance romance ever since. Chock, from Kansas, and Joan, from Maryland, have been traveling to see each other, which has produced some complications. Chock recently posted on social media about his love of Kansas and his foundation there, which was unusual given that he and Joan have made preparations to move to New York City together. Joan and Chock are frequently commuting to see one another, which has strained their relationship and family merging. Joan recently polled supporters to speculate where she was going next. The overwhelming response from fans was a trip with Chock, and they were correct. Joan and Chock are currently spending time in California. Joan and Chock recently returned from a trip in Cancun, Mexico, together. They have since separated, and Joan celebrated her son's girlfriend's birthday while Chock was absent. The timing of Joan and Chock's vacation to the California Redwoods appears questionable, as it would have made more sense based on Joan's family values for Chock to be a part of her family milestone. Joan and Chock are attempting to overcome the long-distance component, but with Chock's preference for Kansas and his missed family potential with Joan, there are hints of discontent in their relationship. While Joan and Chock's continued retreat is beneficial to their relationship, it appears to be disguising fundamental concerns. Chock has not recently been active with Joan's family, who she has indicated are her top priority. If Chock decides not to leave Kansas and the relocation to New York remains blocked, their relationship may not survive. There is little doubt that Joan and Chock love each other, but the real issues are the sacrifices Joan makes. Chock has already expressed amazement and overwhelm at the amount of travel he has been doing, so he may be exhausted. The other red flag is why Chock was not present at Joan's most recent family milestone and is instead spending time in California away from Joan's family. The Golden Bachelorette couple appear to be a fantastic match, but the outside considerations of long distance may suddenly be weighing on them. Joan Vassos and Chock Chapple's relationship has been nothing short of a whirlwind romance, filled with deep emotions, spontaneous getaways, and the struggles of maintaining a long-distance love story. Their journey, which began on the groundbreaking reality show The Golden Bachelorette, saw Joan captivated by Chock's charm and sincerity, leading her to give him her final rose. Chock, equally smitten, proposed on the spot, solidifying their love story in front of millions. However, as with any romance that spans across states, Joan and Chock have found themselves facing unforeseen challenges that have begun to test the very foundation of their love. Joan, a devoted mother and grandmother from Maryland, has always placed her family at the center of her world. Chock, on the other hand, is deeply rooted in Kansas, where he has built a life and community he cherishes. Their post-show relationship saw them traveling extensively to bridge the distance, meeting in various places and making an effort to stay connected despite the miles between them. While the initial excitement of their long-distance love fueled their romance, the practical challenges soon began to take their toll. The couple had originally planned to move to New York City together, believing it to be a fair middle ground that neither of them had prior attachments to. However, Chock's recent social media activity hinted at his reluctance to leave Kansas. In a heartfelt post, he expressed his deep love for his home state, reminiscing about the friendships, memories, and sense of belonging he had cultivated there. For Joan, this raised concerns about their future. Was Chock truly willing to start anew somewhere else, or was his heart still firmly planted in Kansas soil? Joan's family is her top priority, and her relationship with her children and grandchildren is central to her happiness. Recently, Joan attended a significant family milestone, her son's girlfriend's birthday, without Chock by her side. His absence did not go unnoticed, sparking speculation among fans about the state of their relationship. If they were truly committed to merging their lives, why was Chock missing from such an important event? Instead of joining Joan's family celebration, Chock was in California, where the couple reunited for a getaway in the stunning redwoods. While their time together was filled with adventure and romance, the trip raised eyebrows. Would it not have made more sense for Chock to be present at the family gathering, demonstrating his commitment to integrating into Joan's world? There is no denying that Joan and Chock love each other deeply, but love alone may not be enough to overcome the logistical challenges they face. Joan has been the one making most of the sacrifices, constantly traveling to meet Chock and adapting her schedule to accommodate their relationship. Chock, in contrast, has openly admitted to feeling overwhelmed by the amount of travel he has been doing. Could it be that the jet-setting lifestyle that once seemed romantic is now taking a toll on him? Joan has always envisioned a future where her partner is actively involved in her family's life. If Chock continues to prioritize his comfort in Kansas over their agreed-upon move to New York, Joan may have to ask herself some difficult questions. Can she continue to compromise, or will she eventually have to choose between her love for Chock and the stability of her family life? As the couple continues to travel and spend time together, they are undoubtedly aware of the underlying tensions. Their love is real, but the logistics of making it work in the long run remain uncertain. The issue is no longer about whether they love each other, it is about whether they can find common ground and make sacrifices that feel fair and balanced for both of them. If Chock decides to stay in Kansas and the move to New York remains stalled, Joan may have to reassess whether this relationship is truly fulfilling her needs. While compromise is a natural part of any partnership, it should not come at the expense of one person's happiness. The next few months will be critical in determining whether Joan and Chock can bridge their differences or if their love story is destined to remain a beautiful but unsustainable fairy tale. For now, they continue their journey, hoping that love will be enough to see them through. But as the strain of long distance wears on them, only time will tell if Joan and Chock's golden bachelorette romance will have its happily ever after or if reality will pull them apart. The transition from television personality to medical professional will undoubtedly be challenging. The fast-paced and competitive nature of reality TV is a far cry from the disciplined, structured environment of the medical field. However, Jen's experience navigating high-pressure situations on television may serve her well in the demanding world of healthcare. The ability to think on her feet, adapt to unexpected challenges, and maintain composure under pressure are invaluable skills in both arenas. As Jen embarks on this new chapter, her story serves as an inspiration to many. Her journey is a reminder that it's never too late to return to one's true passion and that success isn't defined by fleeting fame but by the fulfillment of one's personal aspirations. By prioritizing her education and career in medicine, Jen is setting an example of resilience, determination, and authenticity. While her time in Bachelor Nation may have been tumultuous, it ultimately led her back to her true calling. Jen's departure from reality television marks not just the end of an era but the beginning of a meaningful and impactful career, one where she can make a real difference in people's lives. Thanks for watching. If you likes this video, do not forget to subscribe my channel and do not miss any update.